Hi, scrapbook friends. I am down here in my scrapbook room during the stay home order here in Alabama. And I've talked to a few of you online about this COVID-19 little scrapbook that I'm working on, and I thought this would be a good time for me to show it off to you. So I chose to use the Creative Memories 8x8 album. I thought this one with the little polka dots was, I don't know, kind of COVID-19-y. I don't know how you choose one that would coordinate with this unprecedented thing. But I like the bright yellow. I like the polka dots. I thought they were fun. I am one who doesn't usually do a title page until my album is finished. This one I may go ahead and do a title page before that, but I don't really know yet what I'm going to do as far as a title. So I chose to start my book as of the 15th of March. Gosh, it feels like it was 2 years ago. But so this first double page layout is what I'm calling day zero. This stuff over here is things that happened before this Saturday. This Saturday, the 14th, was still kind of a normal day for me. I had a crop. My daughters had gone to New York City for spring break. So much changed that week that they were gone. Disney closed, Broadway shut down. So some of those are just things I printed from the internet about what had closed down. And then I just journaled about how we hadn't really noticed the effects of the virus. I mean, we knew it was happening, but we weren't really tracking it. And so that's kind of what I'm doing for every day. I created this little page title. For my silhouette, I use Make the Cut software, and the font is called Knowledge Power. I probably got it from dafont.com. That's where I get most of my titles. And I just created it and then I welded it to a line. And so then I went ahead and I did that for every day. And I've just kind of gone through and put them all in. So every day is going to be, starting with that Sunday, day one. This was the first day we noticed some weird things about our life. Church was canceled. So we did kind of home church. I printed some memes out from the computer. I've taken some pictures. Day two, Monday, I went grocery shopping, took some pictures of the empty shelves, the sign at Kroger saying, that limited purchase of cleaning supplies, things like that. St. Patrick's Day, I love this meme about, wave to me from at least 6 feet away. I did journaling green. This is the day that I decided to cancel all of my remaining Creative Memories events that I had scheduled for March and into April. It was a hard day, so I journaled about that. Wednesday, there was an earthquake. You think there was, not enough going on, an earthquake just a few miles from where my sister lives. So I journaled about the earthquake. Thursday, I talked about fixing dinner. Having to cook dinner every night is surprisingly something I don't do. I think I cook dinner a lot, but apparently we also eat out a lot. So I took a picture of what I fixed for dinner. My kids looking at a scrapbook. Friday we ordered dinner. I wrote about that. Again, printing out memes. Again, Saturday, Sunday, I had done a video. If you saw my video with the recipe templates, I took a picture of that. That's what I was doing. Sunday, again, home church. Monday, my husband got moved out of his cubicle at work into a separate building where he could have a private office. And so I have a picture of his private office. One of the parents on the Auburn parents Facebook group made this little picture of the Auburn flag that says virtual campus. I thought that was cute because that's when my daughter kind of started doing virtual stuff. Tuesday, we had a tornado warning. So I put that in there. I love this sign about Kroger workers. My son works at Kroger. So again, I'm just filling in with memes, things that we've done ourselves. This Wednesday, the 25th, was the day that Creative Memory shut down. I was literally in the middle of placing a CM order, and all of a sudden I got this, our checkout is unavailable at this time. So I wrote about that. Again, memes. I wrote that the days are starting to blur together with nothing to break up our routine. And I'm still totally feeling that, I think we all are. What day is this? What's going to happen? So here we did a puzzle. Netflix, can you turn off the "You Are Still Watching"? My husband ended up giving my nephew a haircut, which things are getting serious. This is a printout of my friend Tammy's Facebook post. She's the first person that I know personally who has been impacted by this. Her husband was hospitalized on this Saturday, the 28th. He continues to be in the hospital and continues to be in our prayers. So I wrote that down. We lost a Creative Memories advisor to COVID-19. And so these are kind of things that impact me personally. We did a family Zoom chat. It was super fun. I took a screenshot of that. Monday the 30th. Was that just like a week ago? My husband, even the office where he'd been working, that was not home enough. So he's home to stay. Our neighbor surprised us with a huge smoked pork roast. I mean, this thing was probably bigger than the cat. And the buns, which was awesome. So that was dinner. So this is kind of what I'm doing every day. Oh, the earthquake in Idaho, just a few miles from my other sister's house. A picture that my sister sent me. I had mailed some stamps to my niece. My family teasing me because I made chicken pot pie and I took the extra dough and made a little flour. And they said they could tell I've been watching too much Great British Baking Show, which is a great quarantine show to watch. A few pictures from Kroger. Again, memes. Thursday the 2nd. There was over 1 million cases of COVID-19 tracked. And then getting the great news that Creative Memories was coming back. So I guess I do have more things happening personally to me than I think. I'm not done. I'm still kind of working. I have some Post-it notes of things I need to print out. And then this is as far as I've gotten with my titles. So my next set in that order that I had been trying to place the day Creative Memories closed were some more 8x8 pages. So I only have a couple left, but I think I can fit 6 to 8 weeks in here doing 1 page a day like this. So this is what I'm doing. It's just real simple. You would certainly not have to do something every day if you didn't want to. You wouldn't have to date it, especially if you were going to just start today. I mean, obviously you may not want to go back to the 15th of March. Maybe you go back to whatever day the officials in your state issued the stay home order or something specific, the day you start working from home, the day your kids came home. But this is what I'm doing, and it's giving me a place to save some of these memes. I've printed out a lot more of them than I've been able to use. And I have just been printing them. I ordered some high quality photo paper. I have a really nice HP Envy printer that prints really good quality photos. Let's see if you can see. But I mean, they look just like a regular photo to me. And so that's what I've been doing, is just printing stuff out on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. So I just use my word processing software. And so I can print, as small as I want. I've been doing a lot of my pictures just 3 inches wide. Some of them 2 inches. I started out printing some bigger pieces, but on an 8x8 page with as many memes as I want to include, that's just been too much. So I'm just printing it on 8.5 by 11, cutting it up. I have a little supply of extra things that I can add, extra little memes that, when I have some space to fill in, I will do that. So that's what I'm doing. I would love to hear about what you're doing. If you have any thoughts or suggestions. I kind of went off the concept of the December daily. If you've ever heard about the December daily, which is where people do a little 8x8 album and they track the things they do every day in December. So that was kind of my inspiration for this. But I hope that whatever you're doing to document this time in history, that this maybe was helpful for you. If I can help, if you need any suggestions, you want to brainstorm, I'd love to talk to you about it. I think none of us expected to live through this particular kind of historical event, or to live through a historic event that's just kind of slow moving. And we want it to be slow. We want there to be no news, because that means what we're doing is working. So that's my little COVID-19 scrapbook. I hope you enjoyed kind of flipping through it with me, and I would love to see what you are doing too. And of course, to hear about whatever projects that you're working on. So thanks so much for watching, and happy scrapbooking.